to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Cardinals and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Holding.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Now a throw here to his running back, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And the catch made by Johnson. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now a give, right side. Brooks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Right back to him on first down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Anderson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll run on first down. It's Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Anderson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Throwing on first down, Anderson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Complete to number 89. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd second down. It's Brooks. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Back to throw. Anderson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll give it to Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 10 yards out. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And his task in this situation is making sure this team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the 2nd quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Operating from the gun. Hart. And this one complete to Smith. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. To throw on 3rd down. Hart. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Esiason, and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Esiason. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 3rd down, Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So now the Cincinnati native, also former Bearcat, and now a Bengal, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
On 1st and 10, Hart. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Hart over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Hart. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Again, he'll drop to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A final shot before break. Hart, he'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals 7. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Hart. It's caught. Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Back to throw. Hart looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gray. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Metcalf. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Hart. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On first down, Metcalf. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Metcalf. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Back to throw. Hart. Now they go screen. It's complete. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. Metcalf. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Esiason, man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Esiason, he's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Mixon running right. He's got it to the 43 here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Esiason. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 2nd down, here's Esiason. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. To throw on 3rd down. Esiason. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
They'll run on first down. Metcalf down to the 42, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Metcalf, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Hart. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Hart. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Let's go. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we can see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
On 2nd down now, Metcalf, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. But remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So now the Bengals down on the scoreboard. Less than 90 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. Complete to Eifert. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.